best teams in Idaho. Orofino is looking to put another notch in the win column, and it all starts with tonight's matchup. You're listening to Maniac Basketball, a Central Idaho Broadcasting Sports presentation, and now to the court we go with our broadcast team.
Good evening and welcome, everyone, live from the gym at Orofino High School. I'm CJ Thompson on KLER 1300 AM. Also like to welcome our listeners on our YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM. Tonight we have a Central Idaho League battle for you, and the two top dogs in the Central Idaho League going at it, or two of the three top dogs, I should say, as there's a new addition this year that is undefeated on the year, but the number 2 and 3 teams in the Central Idaho League going at it tonight. It is the Orofino Maniacs hosting the St.Maries Lumberjacks. The Maniacs come into the ball game at 6-2 overall. St. Maries at 5-3. St. Maries is at 2-1 in a league, and for the Maniacs, they are 1-1 within the Central Idaho League. And of course, the team I'm talking about that is at the top are the Kellogg Wildcats, the recent addition this year. They're 4-0 in league so far, 10-3 on the season. To fill out the rest of league, Priest River in that 4 spot. They are 6-6 overall, 0-2 in league. Grangeville 2-10 and 0-3 within the Central Idaho League. So a tough test here tonight for the Orofino Maniacs. The Maniacs in their home whites, a little bit of 3-on-2 action, some jumpers on the other side for St. Maries in their lumberjack green uniform. Some pretty cool warm-up tops. Both teams looking pretty stylish when it comes to their warm-up tops. The teams have had some common opponents on the year, most notably the Kendrick Tigers, who the Maniacs went all the way down to the wire with in our last time on the air. St. Maries beat the Kendrick Tigers, I believe, by somewhere around 15 points. We'll take a look at that later here in the pregame show. But time to take our first pregame break. Keep it right here. We have Riverside Physical Therapy schedules and scores coming up after this.
I like to think of myself as a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But these days, I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets. Time to turn, Mom.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Nothing quite says family happiness like the deliciousness of a piping hot pizza or flatbread from the Pizza Factory. On Michigan Avenue, Orofino, the Pizza Factory has 4 new mouth-watering flatbreads. Pesto, artichoke, and tomato flatbreads, also available with buffalo chicken or tomato bacon and olive oil. For a limited time only, come in today and try the new flatbreads.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Hi everyone, this is Dan Bundy from Lewiston RV Center. I would like to personally thank everyone who made it to our RV show and sale this month. It was a huge success. We sold a lot of rigs and have a lot of nice trade-ins come in. For those of you who could not make it, we're going to extend our RV show sale prices through the end of the month. You gotta come see the incredible new trailers and fifth wheels that we have in stock. So come on down to the lot on Hatway Road across the river from Clearwater Paper and put your name on a new RV while taking advantage of some of the great savings. And again, thank you.
If you can count yourself as one of the hundreds of folks across the Clearwater who wakes up in the morning with a stiff and aching back, your answer is Riverside Physical Therapy. While everyone is unique in their issues, the therapists at Riverside PT work hard to deliver the care you need to feel better after the very first visit. A satisfied patient is the simple goal of all the staff. Let us assess your healthcare needs and develop a recovery plan to fit you. Call for an appointment today, 476-7105, Riverside Physical Therapy, Highway 12 West, Orofino.
Time now for Riverside Physical Therapy schedules and scores. If you're questioning the extent of an ache, pain, or injury, call or stop by Riverside Physical Therapy for a complimentary injury screen today. In high school boys basketball action in the region tonight, the Deary Mustangs hit the road to face the Highland Huskies. The Genesee Bulldogs have Troy in town. The Kendrick Tigers are in Nez Perce to battle the Nighthawks. The Prairie Pirates have their hands full on the road against Lapwai. Potlatch is in Moscow to square off against Logos, and Salmon River is at Tri-Valley. In high school girls basketball, the Lady Mustangs of Deary are in Craigmont tonight to take on the Highland Huskies. The Orofino Lady Maniacs are on the road against Central Idaho League rival Grangeville Bulldogs. The Prairie Pirates head to Kamiah to challenge the Cubs. The Kendrick Tigers are on the road against the Nez Perce Nighthawks, and Troy will play host to St. Mary's. Salmon River is at Tri-Valley. In scores last night for the girls, Colton routed at Tucci 80-21, and the Orofino Lady Maniacs beat Moscow's JV 49-35. The Idaho Vandal men's basketball team is in action tonight, but of course we have coverage of the Maniacs. They'll be on the air next Saturday on the road against the Northern Colorado Bears. Tune in for pregame at 4:30, tip-off at 5 from Bank of Colorado Arena with the voice of the Vandals, Chris King on AM 13 KLER. And that is schedules and scores brought to you by our good friends at Riverside Physical Therapy. Our coverage of the Maniacs and the St.Maries Lumberjacks returns after this.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
P1FCU's Ascend Checking is a simple free checking account that gives you the flexibility to earn dividends. Plus, get anytime account access with online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and no minimum balance requirements. So level up your finances with an Ascend checking account. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
I like to think of myself as a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But these days, I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Leschwa Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets. Time to turn, Mom.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Leschwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Welcome back once again. 6 minutes and 30 seconds until we get things underway here from the gym at Orofino High School, as it is Central Idaho League rivals Orofino Maniacs and St.Maries Lumberjacks doing battle here tonight at Orofino High School. Fantastic season for both of these two teams. Let's take a look first at the St.Maries Lumberjacks season. As I talked about earlier, they have a common opponent with us, the Kendrick Tigers. And they beat Kendrick in the first game of the season, 69-48. They went to overtime against Timberlake, came out on top in that one, 72-64. Then played Lakeside back-to-back games, falling in the first contest 69-61, then defeating Lakeside 56-50 in that second game. They beat Priest River 64-42. Then fell in two straight to Bonners Ferry and Kellogg, 74-68 and 56-43 respectively. and then beat Grangeville 56-21. The addition of the Kellogg Wildcats and the Priest River Lamana Spartans really shaking things up this year in the Central Idaho League. Kind of refreshing to have more than 3 teams. The Orofino Maniacs started off hot. They came out to a 6-0 start, 65-48. They beat Logos at Logos, then came back here and in a nail-biter were able to edge out McCall Donnelly 50-48 in a comeback victory. Then another close ball game in the 6C championship against Timberline, winning that 46-44. They beat Deary 45-38. Went to overtime against Grangeville and were able to beat the Bulldogs 47-45. Overtime against Kamei as well. 2 straight ball games. They won that one 61-51. Then their luck has fallen on a bit of hard times as they lost to Kendrick here last Tuesday 48-40. And then Kellogg kind of ran away from them a bit 73-34. That puts the Maniacs in the 2 spot in the Central Idaho League in the 3 spot in the Central Idaho League for the moment, and the St.Maries Lumberjacks in that 2 spot, which I'm not quite sure why they have it ordered that way, as Orofino has more wins on the year, but St. Mary's does have more Central Idaho League wins as they're 2-1, and Orofino just 1-1. So they order it that way, and Kellogg at the top at 4-0 in a league. The Lumberjacks are now with just a free shoot-around over on their side. Same thing for the Orofino Maniacs as these 2 teams get ready to go head-to-head. It should be a pretty darn good barometer of where the Maniacs are at here on the season, as of course they do already have the victory over Grangeville in Central Idaho League play, but of course Grangeville at the bottom this year, and they were not able to keep it close against Kellogg, so this will be a pretty telling ball game. I know that Coach Rocky Barlow feels like his team has a fantastic chance to make a run and possibly make a postseason run as well. I know that he is betting on that, and he has this team playing pretty darn well. They do struggle with turnovers from the guard position, taking care of the ball when they're entering into their offense and out in the backcourt. They have struggled quite a bit in that area, and that is why they fell behind by double digits against Kendrick in that game last week, although they were able to battle back behind fantastic performance from the outside from Loudon Cochran. He ended up with 22 points. They're going to need big nights from both Loudon Cochran and Joel Scott here tonight, and Joel going to have to do his best to stay out of foul trouble, as they do have St. Mary's does have a pretty good size advantage on Orofino, and they're a pretty senior-laden ball club. Looking forward to a fun one here tonight. The Orofino Maniacs and the St. Mary's Lumberjacks will send it away for our final pregame break. But keep it right here. We have starting lineups and a tip-off coming up after this.
The holidays were great. All that chocolate, toffee, and candy, and wow, were they ever delicious. Now it's time to get on track to a healthier you in 2023 and visit Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness. A new healthy body is yours when you commit yourself to a new workout routine. Buy a gift certificate and call a friend to join you. Orofino Physical Therapy is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Perfect hours to fit your tight schedule. Orofino Physical Therapy, wishing you a healthy new year.
Best wishes for a successful senior night celebration, Maniac Girls, from your longtime friends at Simmons Natal Enterprises. In Orofino and Kamei, Simmons Natal Enterprises knows just how much heart and soul these student athletes put into the season. Long practices, conditioning, and teaching the art of the fast break. Simmons Natal Enterprises backing our area schools and the efforts of those fighting breast cancer. Call and ask about our pink rolling totes for your home or business. Simmons Natal Enterprises, proud to be a part of our local communities.
The morning paper arrives and you just can't extend your arms far enough to focus on the print. Does this seem like a typical day for you? Help is just an appointment away with Family Eye Care in Orofino and Kamei. Dr. Rick Lundgren is the Valley's trusted optometrist when it comes to your eyesight. Family Eye Care's highly trained staff will make sure your family has the finest in air care and eyewear. Call for an appointment and let Dr. Rick Lundgren perform a complete eye examination with the latest technology available. Single lens, bifocal, or progressive eyeglasses. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses, contact lenses, sunglasses, and designer frames. Family Eye Care on Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and on Highway 12 West in Kamei is your stop for name brand frames, optics, and people who really care about your eyesight. Family Eye Care, where most insurance coverage is accepted, along with major credit cards. We put your family first at Family Eye Care.
Today, our dollar needs to stretch a little further than previous. That's why at Watson's Grocery Orofino, we invite our senior citizens to shop Thursdays. Every Thursday, receive a 10% discount on all your shopping. Senior Discount Day is Watson's Grocery Orofino's way of helping our communities in times of flush or thin. Thank you for choosing Watson's Grocery Orofino for all your shopping needs. Open 7 days a week and a 10% discount on Thursdays for seniors on Michigan Avenue, Watson's Grocery Orofino.
P1FCU's Ascend Checking is a simple free checking account that gives you the flexibility to earn dividends. Plus, get anytime account access with online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and no minimum balance requirements. So level up your finances with an Ascend checking account. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
The holidays were great. All that chocolate, toffee, and candy, and wow, were they ever delicious. Now it's time to get on track to a healthier you in 2023 and visit Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness. A new healthy body is yours when you commit yourself to a new workout routine. Buy a gift certificate and call a friend to join you. Orofino Physical Therapy is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Perfect hours to fit your tight schedule. Orofino Physical Therapy wishing you a healthy new year.
Lumberjacks.
And welcome back once again. Time now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the St. Maries Lumberjacks, senior guard Grayson Sands. He is followed by Dylan Holder at 6'1" and a senior.
Renner.
Following him at 6'6", big boy underneath, and a senior, Tyler Renner. The fourth starter out, also a senior, Trace Wicks at 5'9", and rounding out the order, 5 seniors in the starting lineup, 2 of them 6'6", Tristan Hill. And now for your Orofino Maniacs, as the lights dim and the lights come on, and the spotlights come out.
And now for your Orofino Maniacs.
Maniacs at 6'2", led by Coach Rocky Barlow.
Easton Schneider.
First out, Easton Schneider, a senior leader.
Number 3, Nick Drobish.
He is followed by Nick Drobish at 6'1", and also a senior.
Number 10, Joel.
And the Maniacs will need a big game out of Joel Scott, a 6-foot senior.
Number 24, Quinton Naranjo.
A freshman in the starting lineup, Quinton Naranjo.
And number 33, Aiden Olive.
The next announced is Aiden Olive, a sophomore at 6'1".
All right, let's have a great game tonight.
Curiously not in the starting lineup tonight, Loudon Cochran, the leading scorer
Let the coaches coach
for the Maniacs.
Have a wonderful night, and
It'll be Joel Scott jumping for the Maniacs against Tyler Renner for the Lumberjacks. Renner with a 6-inch advantage. 2 seniors, each 6'6". In the starting lineup for St. Mary's. They're big down low. Tip is up. We are underway. Tip goes the way of St. Mary's. Quick dump down underneath and a good finish by Trace Wicks. puts St. Mary's up early. Early full court pressure. Schneider tries to thread between defenders. It's stolen away, but then stolen right back by Naranjo, and he's tripped up. It was Grayson Sands that stole it. And then on the outlet, Naranjo able to fight back in it. Drobish will take it out, gets it into Schneider. Schneider will set up the offense for Orofino. He's got it at the volleyball line. Coming out to get it on the wing is Drobish. Drobish on the right wing, picks up his dribble. Looking for somewhere to go, able to get it away to Joel Scott as they work it around the outside. Man-to-man defense. Drobish, kick out, Naranjo, pump fake driving, elbow jumper. And he gets a nice roll. Quentin Naranjo knocks it up at 2-all. Grayson Sands will handle for the Lumberjacks, brings it up the left side. Looking to get it over the top, able to get it into Renner. Renner can't finish from short, gets his own board though, looks to take it back up, had it stuffed but right back into his hand, and then an easy finish after that for Tyler Renner. Once again, full court pressure broken, and Scott is fouled just across mid-court. That goes against Tristan Hill, the big 5'5" post. That's something Orofino is going to want to try and do. Get some fouls on the big boys as the entry pass goes into Scott, then over on the right wing to Easton Schneider. Schneider up top with Nick Drobish. Drobish driving, pulls up at the elbow, kick out to Scott. His pass out top is stolen away. Sands in transition all the way to the rack, and his lefty finger roll in is a good. Now 6-2. Schneider back the other way. Nice dump down on the block to Aiden Olive. Takes it up, can't finish. The follow from Scott doesn't go either. Opportunity missed. Rebound long outlet ahead to Sands, who is tripped up. And a foul called against Orofino. Early 6-2 lead for St. Mary's. That foul goes against Nick Drobish. That is his first. St. Mary's able to get it in the backcourts to Sands. Sands comes off a ball screen right side, tries to get it in the middle. It's tipped and stolen away by Joel Scott. Scott pushing it up the floor, one-hander to Schneider underneath the bucket. He's able to finish from short. Nice find from Joel Scott, cuts it to a 2-point game. Sands dribble handoff to Trace Wicks. He's got it top of the key. Now gets it out to Holder. Holder waves off a screen, drives left, tries to dump it down to the block from the free throw line, and it goes off the foot of Tyler Renner, out of bounds. 2-2-1 full court pressure from the Lumberjacks. Drobish gets it into Naranjo, back to Drobish. Drobish picks up his dribble in the backcourt, able to get it away to Schneider. Schneider across half. He lofted it up for Drobish, but Drobish moving the other way. And it goes out of bounds off of Orofino. Trace Wicks to get it in. He'll enter it into Jared Badgett's now in the ball game. He came in for Sands. A low 1-4 set. Comes off a ball screen right side off of Holmes. And gets it in the corner. Wicks enters it in underneath. The big boy going to work. Tristan Hill can't finish from short, but keeping it alive. Wyatt Holmes. He'll bring it out the outside. Hits a cutting Badgett. One dribble. Nice dump down. And stepping in is Tristan Hill for his first bucket. 8-4 now. Easton Schneider against the pressure. Back to Drobish. Schneider across half. He's in the corner, though, able to get it away to Naranjo. Olive, nice pass to a cutting Drobish, who can't finish. The follow from Scott doesn't go. Tip out to Schneider. Wide open for three from the top. Easton Schneider with a big bucket early. He's got 5 of his team's 7 as they cut it to a 1-point ball game, 8-7, 4:48 to go in the first quarter. Catching Holder on the right wing, comes off a screen from Holmes, picks up his dribble top of the key. Hands it off to Holmes. Now up top with Badgett. Badgett comes off a screen from Hill, takes it left side. Then back around to the top. Over on the right side with Wicks, comes off a screen, pulls for 3. It doesn't hit rim. Aiden Olive is able to come up with the board for Orofino. Gets it to Easton Schneider, who will bring it up. Schneider working against Badgett, hands off to Scott, over on the right wing to Drobish. Up top with Naranjo, swings it over to Schneider. Up top, Drobish. Scott on the left wing pulls the contested 3 ball. It is off the mark. Olive saves it in bounds, but right to Hill. Hill to Badgett. Badgett ahead, and his pass ahead is stolen away by Naranjo, taking it at the buckets. Nice adjustment in the middle. Can't finish. Olive there with the offensive board and able to clean it up. Aiden Olive is on the board, and Orofino takes an early 9-8 lead. Doesn't look as though Cochran will be taking off his warm-up, as it is to Wicks, inside to Hill on the block, back out Wicks. Now to Holmes, so Orofino gonna have to find a way to replace those points as he zips it inside to Hill. Hill backing down Olive, and a charge is called. An offensive foul against Hill as Olive hits the deck. And Cochran will take off the warm-up and check into the ball game. Loudon will come in for Quentin Naranjo. Cochran, the leading scorer on the year for the Maniacs, and their primary ball handler. Working against full court pressure, Schneider back to Drobish, across half to Scott. Scott pushing the issue, pulls up short, jumper, banks it in, good. Orofino goes up 3. 11-8, and Coach Chase will take a timeout, talk things over with his crew as they trail 11-8, 3:12 to go in the first quarter. It is a 30-second timeout. We're back in half a minute on KLER.
P1FCU's Ascend Checking is a simple free checking account that gives you the flexibility to earn dividends. Plus, get anytime account access with online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and no minimum balance requirements. So level up your finances with an Ascend checking account. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
Welcome back from the timeout. Maniac basketball brought to you by the Pizza Factory and Best Built Builder Supply. A good start here for the Maniacs as they lead the St.Maries Lumberjacks 11-8. They've done a good job limiting the 2 big boys underneath. Couple of 6-6 posts as Grayson Sands takes it to the right wing, picks up his dribble, defended closely by Schneider, hands it off to Renner in the corner. Renner got Olive in the air, drive, kick out top, contested 3 from Sands, rattles off, no good. Drobish with the board as Wicks goes flying. Drobish up the right side, gets to the corner. Schneider hesitation, drives baseline, nice dump to the middle with Scott. Got his man in the air, took the contact plus the bucket, and Joel Scott headed to the free throw line with a chance to tack on another. He's got 4 here in the early going. And that foul, the second against Tristan Hill. Sorry, Hill already with 2. They didn't get it up there quick enough. I thought Hill wasn't in the ball game. Sands the foul against. And Joel Scott calmly knocks down the free throw, 14-8, a 6-point lead for the Maniacs. Holder will bring it up for St. Mary's, coming off a screen. Sands catches up top, comes off a ball screen from Renner. Hesitation, takes it to the bucket, and is fouled. Grayson Sands will head to the free throw line, shooting 2. Sands averaging 16 a game. First free throw on the way. It is no good. Kimberling Insurance, along with Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, are backers of Maniac basketball on AM 13 KLER Radio, your Central Idaho sports leader. Foul was against Aiden Olive, his first. Second free throw, nothing but net, good. 14-9, Orofino in the lead. Drobish working against the pressure, gets it into Scott. Scott turns, gets it across half, runs right into a defender. He's trapped across half, gets it away to Drobish, now to the corner, and Coach Barlow will call for a timeout. His team up 5, 14-9, 2:24 to go in the first. Maniac basketball continues in half a minute on KLER Orofino.
Boys and girls high school basketball is in full swing once again, and at Riverside Physical Therapy, we wish our area teams the best of luck on the hardwood floor. Student athletes are some of the hardest working individuals we have in our small communities, and when an injury happens, the best care can be found with the staff at Riverside Physical Therapy. Free injury screening is available to help them get back on their feet as quickly as possible. On Highway 12 Orofino, Riverside Physical Therapy, backing all our kids.
Welcome back from the timeout. Les Schwab Tire Center and Family Eye Care, backers of Maniac Athletics. The Maniacs with an early 5-point lead, 14-9, 2:24 to go here in the first quarter. On the floor for Orofino, Drobish, Schneider, Cochran, Scott, and Olive. Drobish will take it out, gets it in the backcourt to Cochran. Cochran across half with Sands on his hip, has it on the right wing, picks up his dribble, gets it away to Drobish at the volleyball line. Drobish working against Holder, man-to-man from St. Mary's. Kicks it out to Easton Schneider, and up and over comes the 2-foot stop. Short jumper on the way, glances off the front rim, no good. St. Mary's the board outlet to Sands across half, driving middle all the way to the rack. Finger roll and doesn't go. Olive with the board, hits the deck hard, gets it away to Schneider. Schneider pushing in transition, gets it to the middle with Scott. Scott takes it up amongst the trees and draws a foul. There were 3 green jerseys in the key there and just 1 white jersey, but Scott taking it up and forcing a foul. This is a deep St. Mary's Lumberjacks squad, but if you can get some foul trouble on the correct players, it could be pretty huge. That foul goes against Holder, his first, 5th team. Scott's first free throw, nothing but net good. 15-9, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services and P1FCU happy to back the efforts of OHS all year round. Second free throw, cans that one as well. He's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight. 16-9, Orofino with the early lead. Holder will bring it up for St. Mary's. Man-to-man defense for Orofino. Quentin Naranjo on him, able to get it to Sands, top of the key. St. Mary's running flex, catching Renner up top. Hits on the flex cut, Holmes underneath, turns left, got the bucket, and a foul called as well. So Wyatt Holmes cuts it to a 5-point game with a chance to add 1 more. Foul goes against Joel Scott. That is his first, 3rd team. Scott needs to keep himself out of foul trouble. They need his presence underneath. Free throw off the back rim, no good. Holder with the board, kicks it out top to Sands. Sands behind the back to Badgett. Badgett nearly loses it, able to corral it in. Up top with Sands, defended closely by Schneider. Now Holmes gets it over to Holder. He's got Cochran on him, inside to Renner. Renner backing in Schneider, up and under, and he's able to bank it in. Renner with another bucket, now a 3-point game, full court man-to-man pressure. Schneider has it. Back to Cochran. Cochran across half Naranjo, zips it over right wing. Schneider tried to enter it into Hanna underneath. Hanna now in the ball game. Came in at the free throw. Trace Wicks will check in. Badgett sits down for St. Mary's. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 16-13 Orofino. Orofino with 1 on each wing, 1 on each elbow. Schneider takes it out, gets it in corner to Naranjo, hands it off. Schneider pulls the trigger for 3, nothing but net good. Easton Schneider, his 2nd long ball here so far, back to a 6-point game, 19-13. Sands calling for an isolation on the right side. Gets it to Renner, give and go back to Sands. Sands couldn't hold on, but a foul call against Orofino. And it'll be St. Mary's ball underneath. Sands will take it out. Gets it in deep to Wicks. Wicks loses his footing, hits the deck, a foul call. That last foul was the first on Easton Schneider, 5th team. That goes against Quentin Naranjo, his first. Sands will take it out to underneath, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it in deep to Renner, just outside the block. He backs in. Hanna able to finish the righty hook. Renner heating up. Full court pressure. Schneider across half Naranjo. Naranjo in the corner, got to get it away, and Coach Barlow just barely able to get the timeout off in time to prevent that turnover. He saw that coming. 28.6 seconds left in the first, 19-15 Orofino, and Maniac basketball continues in half a minute on KLER.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he wasn't just the man of the house, he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. And we covered it. UFH2O. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hi, this is Greg Kimberling. We invite you to see us at our new location at 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston.
Welcome back from the timeout. Watson's Grocery Orofino and Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness. Proud of the Maniacs during the 2022-23 season. Schneider will take it out, gets it into Cochran. Orofino with a 4-point lead, 19-15. Cochran driving, and he traveled a 1-2 step instead of the 2-foot stop. That turns it over to St. Mary's. Wicks will get it into Sands. Looks like St. Mary's will be holding for the final shot of the first quarter. Sands holding out near midcourt, working against Easton Schneider. Comes off a screen from Renner. Pulls up top of the key, gets it to Holder on the left side in the corner. That is Holmes driving, loses it, and that is the buzzer that marks the end of the first quarter. It is the Orofino Maniacs 19, the St. Maries Lumberjacks 15. We will take a quick break. Second quarter action coming up after this.
January 1st, a new year begins, and with it, good news from Orofino Physical Therapy. If you've had to stop receiving physical therapy due to running out of insurance, or if you have an existing ache or pain that you've been tolerating, the good news is Medicare and Medicaid physical therapy benefits renew every January 1st, as well as some other insurance plans. Stop by Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness. Let the new year bring you a healthier, pain-free life. Visit Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness.
Don't put up with a cold, drafty house this winter. Call Best Built Builder Supply and let's talk about getting your home insulated. Hi, this is Ian Stemrich with some exciting news. With federal tax credits in place and utility company incentives that may apply, you can't afford not to insulate. Our highly trained crew will quickly and efficiently blow chemical-free fiberglass insulation into your attic, walls, or floor, guaranteed to cut down on your heating costs. Whether you're upgrading your home or shop, call Best Built Builder Supply.
One quarter of play in the books here from Orofino High School. It is the Orofino Maniacs 19, the St. Maries Lumberjacks 15. A good start here for the Maniacs. Coach Barlow has to be happy with how his team has played so far against a stout St. Mary's squad. Orofino starts with the ball. Drobish gets it into Cochran on the right wing. Drives by Sands. Pull-up jumper from the baseline off the back rim, no good. Renner with the board, outlet ahead to Sands. In the corner, Wicks. Wicks wide open for three, pulls the trigger, off the rim, no good. Holder with the board, a kick out. Sands with another try off the side rim. Off the mark, Schneider skies up for the board. He'll push it for Orofino. He's got it across half. Dribble handoff to Scott at the volleyball line. Scott will set up the offense. Gets it over to Drobish. Drobish driving, pulls up, free throw line. Kicks corner, Scott steps into a three ball. Glances off the front rim, no good. Rebound to St. Mary's. Pass up the sideline. Holmes driving, has it on the block. Kick out Sands. Hesitation. Drives, kicks corner. Wicks wide open once again. This one nestles in good for Trace Wicks. Cuts it to a 1-point game. Still the 2-2-1 pressure. Schneider near midcourt. Drobish gets it up the middle to Scott. Scott at the volleyball line. Pulls up top of the key over to Drobish. Drobish driving, dump down to a stepping in. Aiden Olive, nice finish at the bucket. Aiden Olive now has 4, back to a 3-point lead for Orofino, 21-18. Grayson Sands will bring it up. Double screen at the top. He goes left, pulls the trigger for 3. Off the side rim, no good. Skies up. And out of bounds called. Drobish, long pass near midcourt line to Scott. Scott to break the pressure. Gets it to Drobish out top. Drobish to Cochran on the wing. Coming off the screen, Schneider right back to Cochran. Blows by his defender, short corner jumper. He got it. Loudon Cochran gets himself on the board. 23-18, 5-point lead for the Maniacs. Low 1-4 set as Sands handles. Looking for somewhere to go. His pass is tipped, nearly stolen away by Schneider, but Sands able to track it down. Drives by, Schneider pulls up, middle of the key, short jumper. Off the mark, no good. Olive with the tough board was tied up though. And a jump ball called. Arrow is the way of the Lumberjacks. Both these teams want this ball game. Trace Wicks will take it out. 2 on the elbows, 2 on the blocks. Renner in the corner. Wicks comes and gets it in the corner, and he is fouled by Drobish. It'll be St. Mary's ball on the sideline near the corner. As Quentin Naranjo checks in, Nick Drobish will take a breather. Sands to take it out. Coming off the screen, Wicks catches on the wing. Working against Cochran, comes off a ball screen, hands it off Badgett. Badgett inside to the block. Renner backing in, puts up a righty hook to the middle, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds underneath. It'll stay with the Lumberjacks. Tristan Hill will check in the ball game. Renner will sit down. 2 on the elbows, 2 on the blocks. Sands gets it in to Hill in the corner. Badgett on the wing, coming off a screen. Sands catches for 3 in the corner. He hits it. Grayson Sands has 6. 23-21, 2-point game. Orofino in the lead. Full court pressure. Schneider in the backcourt gets it to Cochran. Cochran just before half. Back to Schneider. Now to Naranjo. Naranjo across to Cochran. Now at the volleyball line with Schneider. Schneider driving, dribble, handoff, Cochran, pump fake, sidestep, pulls for 3, off the front rim, no good. Badgett with the board, outlet ahead, Sands. Sands pushing in transition, up and over, pass to Naranjo, who was blocked away at the rim, but a foul called. Grayson Sands will head to the free throw line shooting 2. That foul the second on Naranjo's 7th team. Sands' first free throw, up and in good. Maniac basketball brought to you by the Pizza Factory and Best Built Builder Supply. 1-point ball game. Sands can tie it up here. Second free throw on the way, rattles off, no good. We do have a lane violation, and Sands will get another crack at it. Sands free throw on the way, this one a no-doubter. 23 all, once again full court pressure as Schneider takes it out, gets it into Naranjo, back to Schneider. Schneider just before midcourt, gets it in the middle to Naranjo, lofts it up Cochran. Cochran takes it to the right wing in the corner. Schneider settles into a 3, rattles off, no good. Olive there for the offensive board, takes it up strong, can't finish from short. Holder with the board for St. Mary's, ahead to Sands. Sands pushing in transition, has it in the key, hits a trailing Hill, who pump fakes, gets his man in the air, but then can't finish the bunny. Joel Scott with the board for Orofino will bring it up himself. Has the top of the key, gets it back to Schneider. 4 out, 1 in, Olive underneath. Schneider driving, handoff to Naranjo. Naranjo now driving middle, fadeaway jumper, knocks it down. From 13 feet, Quentin Naranjo, his second bucket. Gives Orofino a 2-point advantage. Low 1-4 set, Sands handling out top, defended by Schneider. Grayson Sands driving by Schneider, poked out from behind, able to corral it in. 3 ball on the way, it's contested, doesn't matter. Grayson Sands calmly knocks that one down. And St. Mary's back on top, 26-25. Naranjo takes the inbounds against the pressure, gets it away. Cochran in the middle to Scott. Scott attacking, blows by Tristan Hill, finger roll in good. Joel Scott gets the lead right back, 27-26. Holder Drives, pulls up, free throw line, hands off Sands. Fadeaway free throw line jumper off the front rim, no good. Scott with the board, outlet ahead to Cochran. Cochran will slow things up. Hands it off to Schneider on the left wing, crosses middle. Picks up his dribble, able to get it away to Cochran. Cochran up top, left wing. Schneider comes off ball screen, hits Scott on the roll. He's got it on the block, takes it up strong, able to get the bucket. As Tristan Hill with those 2 fouls, doesn't want to risk anything. Smart play there by Scott, 29-26. Back the other way, Holder driving, pulls up, short jumper off the back rim, gets his own board, kick out Sands, hesitation, driving left, takes contact, and Sands headed back to the free throw line, but he's down holding his knee, and that would be a devastating injury for the Lumberjacks as Coach Chase and our trainer come to check out Grayson Sands. Hopefully he is okay. 29-26 is our score, but Sands is still down. We'll go ahead and send it away real quick. We will be back when we figure out the injury situation after this.
The morning paper arrives and you just can't extend your arms far enough to focus on the print. Does this seem like a typical day for you? Help is just an appointment away with Family Eye Care in Orofino and Kamei. Dr. Rick Lundgren is the Valley's trusted optometrist when it comes to your eyesight. Family Eye Care's highly trained staff will make sure your family has the finest in air care and eyewear. Call for an appointment and let Dr. Rick Lundgren perform a complete eye examination with the latest technology available. Single lens, bifocal, or progressive eyeglasses. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses, contact lenses, sunglasses, and designer frames. Family Eye Care on Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and on Highway 12 West in Kamei is your stop for name brand frames, optics, and people who really care about your eyesight. Family Eye Care, where most insurance coverage is accepted along with major credit cards. We put your family first at Family Eye Care.
Welcome back once again. Unfortunately, a St. Mary's injury, and it is their star. You hate to see that happen. Grayson Sands with a great start to the ball game. He already had a couple of 3 balls, was in double digits with 11 points. Clearly the leader of this St. Mary's squad. He averages 16 points a game. That is a tough, tough loss for St. Mary's, as he is looked at by Orofino trainer Josh Tilley. And you just hope that it doesn't turn out to be serious and that he's able to get back on the hardwood. At the free throw line shooting for him will be Wyatt Holmes. Holmes' first free throw on the way off the front rim doesn't fall. Kimberling Insurance, along with Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, are backers of Maniac Basketball on AM 13 KLER Radio, your Central Idaho sports leader. Holmes, second free throw off the back rim, no good. Olive skies up for the board, gets the outlet to Easton Schneider. Schneider will set up the offense, 3 out, 2 in for Orofino. Cochran catches on the wing, comes off a ball screen, picks up his dribble top of the key. Drobish swings it over to Schneider. Schneider waves off a screen, drives left, pulls it back out, hands it off top of the key. Olive over to Naranjo on the wing. Then sets a screen. Naranjo hands off. Drobish contested 3 from the top, and he knocks it down. Nick Drobish, his first points of the evening. Maniacs take a 6-point lead, 32-26, 2:25 to go in the first half. Holder catches on the wing, looking to answer from 3, lets it fly, no good. Schneider saves it from going out of bounds, didn't hit rim, got it into Drobish. Drobish will bring it up, he's got it on the left side. Skips it across Naranjo, wide open for 3. It's a little long off the back rim. Renner with the board, hands it off to Trace Wicks, who will take over ball handling duties. Gets it over to Holder on the right wing. Nobody got on him, pulls for 3, and he's able to knock that down. And back the other way. Good defense from St. Mary's as Naranjo lost the handle out of bounds. Orofino leads at 32-29. St. Mary's with the ball. Badgett will run the points. Gets it to Holmes on the right wing. Holmes, it's a cutting Renner. Got it on the block. Spins baseline against Olive. The one-hander doesn't go. Schneider with the board. He'll slow up the pace. Under a minute 30 to go in the first half. Dribble handoff to Naranjo. Now to Cochran, top of the key. One dribble pulls for three. Hangs up on the front rim. Renner pulls down the board. Outlet to Badgett. Badgett pushing it up. Attacking right. Blows by two defenders. He's fouled at the rim. And Jared Badgett will head to the free throw line shooting two. That is the third foul against Nick Drobish. 9th team. Badgett's first free throw. Toilet bowls and falls out. Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services and P1FCU happy to back the efforts of OHS all year round. Joel Scott back in the ball game. Naranjo will sit down. Hannah in as well as the second free throw goes for Badgett. Cuts it to a two-point game, 32-30. Full court pressure. Schneider working against Badgett. Gets it back to Scott. Orofino being patient against the press. Gets it across to Cochran. Cochran will pull it out. Gets it on the wing to Schneider. Schneider calling for a ball screen. Comes off it right side. Pulls up. Thought about three. Hangs on. Gets it to Hannah, top of the key. Hannah defended by Wicks. 2-3 zone for St. Mary's. Cochran on the right wing. Looking for space. Gets it to Scott at the volleyball line. Down to 45 seconds left in the first half. Cochran on the wing. Working against Wicks. Scott, volleyball line, swings it over to Hudson. Now in the corner to Schneider. Back out Hudson. Cochran catches top of the key, defended by Wicks. Over on the wing with Schneider. They might hold for the last shot of the quarter. Scott on the right wing. In the corner to Landon Hudson. Tried to enter it in the post. It is stolen away. Down to 15 seconds left in the corner. Badgett to Holder. Holder to Wicks. Now they'll hold. Down to 8 seconds left. 5. Comes off a ball screen right side. Backs it out. Badgett catches top of the key. Now to Holmes. Heave at the buzzer. Off the back rim. No good. And at the end of the first half, the Orofino Maniacs hanging on to a 2-point advantage. 32-30. Coach Rocky Barlow has to be happy with how his team has played here so far against a very, very tough St. Maries Lumberjacks squad. Unfortunately, St. Mary's stud Grayson Sands is staying on the bench at the moment with ice on that left knee. You just hope that everything is okay with him, but it is time to take a quick break. We'll be back with the halftime show after this.
At Best Built Builder Supply Orofino, we know you have a choice when purchasing your wood stove and pellets. That's why we hope you'll look to us for everything you'll need to heat your home. Hi, this is Ian Stemrich. Rocky Canyon Pellets, manufactured in Grangeville, are a great value to get the most heat from your stove. With 80% red fir wood product, Rocky Canyon Pellets will help you heat your home for less. Rocky Canyon Wood Pellets, now from Best Built Builder Supply, Highway 12, Orofino.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
It's back, fresher and hotter. The Pizza Factory reintroduces the all-you-can-eat buffet. Lunchtime in Orofino means all-you-can-eat pizza, breadsticks, sauce, and a delicious salad bar, packed with fresh greens, fruits, proteins, and dressings. The Pizza Factory all-you-can-eat buffet is Monday through Friday, 11 to 2. Make the all-you-can-eat buffet your next lunchtime stop.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100, or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino, to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back once again. It is halftime here at Orofino High School. At the half, it is the Orofino Maniacs 32, the St.Maries Lumberjacks 30. A closely contested battle so far. Let's take a look at some individual statistics first for the Maniacs. Easton Schneider, a couple of 3 balls already. He's got 8. Nick Drobish with 3. Joel Scott has been playing pretty darn well to this point. He's in double figures with 11. Loudon Cochran with 2. Quentin Naranjo and Aiden Olive with 4 apiece for 32 total. On the other side, Wyatt Holmes with 2 and Grayson Sands with 11. Unfortunately, it does not look like Grayson will be returning in this ball game. As I said, he has ice on that knee. 1 from Jared Badgett, 3 from Dylan Holder. Tyler Renner with 6. Trey Swicks with 5. And Tristan Hill with 2 for 30 total. It is time to take another halftime break. We will be back with the rest of the halftime show and the start of the third quarter after this.
Watson's Market Orofino is extremely proud of all our local high school kids with their participation in basketball and wrestling. Hi, this is Brandy, and we hope you'll support all our kids and attend a competition.
From Nez Perce to Highland, Orofino to Timberline, Watson's Market knows that our student athletes work hard in the classroom and on the court. You make us all proud. Best wishes for success from Watson's Market on Michigan Avenue.
Good luck, teams, and win from all of us at your longtime supporter, Watson's Market.
P1FCU's Ascend Checking is a simple free checking account that gives you the flexibility to earn dividends. Plus, get anytime account access with online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and no minimum balance requirements. So level up your finances with an Ascend checking account. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
It's amazing that we wear something different every day to work and try our best to change up our look. New shoes or shirt or even a haircut can really make a difference. But when was the last time you changed out those glasses? If it's been more than a couple years since you visited your optometrist, now's the time. Dr. Rick Lindgren and staff at Family Eye Care are here to take care of your family's eyes. If your vision changes, even slightly, those old glasses you're wearing may not be doing you any favors. It only takes a few minutes to have your eyes professionally examined. You just may be surprised at how much you've been missing. Find new brand name frames for less than you might think. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses for a look that's bold, original, and unforgettable. Let Family Eye Care help take care of your eyes. Call and make an appointment today at 476-4814. Family Eye Care, Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and Highway 12 West in Kamei. Come on in and see the difference.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
By now you've heard of Orofino's finest lunch buffet, the all-you-can-eat Pizza Factory buffet, filled with pizza, breadsticks, fresh green salad makings, and fruits. But did you know with the purchase of 9 lunch buffets, you'll get the 10th free? Ask for your 10-punch card with your next visit to the Pizza Factory and begin saving today. Free lunch from the Pizza Factory.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
I like to think of myself as a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But these days, I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Leschwa Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets. Time to turn, Mom.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Young James Lusage had a snowboarding accident that over the course of a few years materialized into a near debilitating back injury. After chiropractic and injections no longer gave relief, medical doctors said he'd be best served by physical therapy.
The clinic here in Orofino, they said they were about 2 months out before I could get physical therapy, and in Kamei it was about a month. And so I just called the private ones, and they're like, yeah, we can get you in next week. Okay, perfect.
James chose Orofino Physical Therapy. What was your workout like?
I would start with a warm-up on an elliptical or a bicycle, and then after that I would start lifting some weights. I would use a free motion machine, and then I would start working out on my hips and my core and my low back.
When did you first see results?
So it took about 2 weeks before I noticed a difference. Pain level went way down. I could work out with almost little to no pain. Mobility was better, and now I'm almost pain-free.
You have a choice. Choose Orofino Physical Therapy.
Welcome back once again. It is halftime here at the gym at Orofino High School. A league battle tonight between the Orofino Maniacs and the St.Maries Lumberjacks. The Maniacs hanging on to a 2-point advantage here at the half, 32-30. I know Coach Rocky Barlow has to be pretty happy with how his team has performed here in the early going, but of course they have to keep it up here and really push it down the stretch. Kind of a cool deal here at halftime as they're trying to find some ways, some creative ways to raise funds for the Orofino Maniac basketball team. Of course, one of the ways that you can help out is by becoming a Maniac booster. There are several levels of booster, I believe all the way from $5 to $500. So if you'd like to support Orofino Athletics, you can consider becoming a booster. But also they just did a drawing for opportunity at a half-court shot. It was $1 per ticket and $5 for 6 tickets. Or if you pay $20, you can get as far as you can. There's a stretch, but it says 34 tickets. I thought it was as far as you could stretch your arms. But, and of course, if he hit that, there would be a prize. I'm not quite sure what the prize is, but both teams have emerged from the locker room, getting a couple of shots up before the start of the third quarter to make sure that they stay warm. But I know that Coach Barlow at the half is telling his team that we gotta keep up exactly what we have been doing to this point. They've been doing a great job being patient against that full court pressure from St. Mary's. There's only been a couple of mishaps where an Orofino guard has come across half and picked up their dribble in the corner just across half. And of course, both boundary lines, the out-of-bounds line and the half-court line, can be used as defenders by the defense. That is not somewhere that you want to pick up your dribble at any time, let alone against a full court pressure look, the 2-2-1 full court pressure look that St. Mary's had been putting on. They're doing a great job at staying patient, making the defense move, and picking their spot to get it to the middle of the floor or get it across half to where they are not stuck in a bad area, as that is where St. Mary's is looking to trap. And then offensively, they have been patient and have been getting some very good looks, and their shooters have cashed in. Loudon Cochran yet to really get going so far tonight. He did have one bucket from the baseline, but look for him to try and get going from beyond the arc. He is the most dangerous threat scoring the basketball for Orofino as they start the second half with the ball. Schneider gets it into Quentin Naranjo. Now to Schneider on the left wing. On the floor for Orofino, Cochran, Schneider, Scott, Naranjo, and Olive. Against Hill, Badgett, Holder, Renner, and Wicks. Schneider catches top of the key, nearly loses it, able to corral it in, drives, kicks, Scott, pump fake, driving, pulls up on the block, goes up, blocked away by Renner, ball up in the air, Olive came down with it, quick reversal, Schneider open for three, it is short. Renner with the board, gets the outlet to Badgett. Badgett to Holder, long pass ahead to Wicks, Wicks wide open for three from the left side, off the side rim, no good. Scott with the board, Scott pushing the tempo, gets it up the right sideline. Down to the corner with Schneider. Schneider up top, Naranjo. Naranjo ducking in, hands off Cochran, top of the key. Working against Holder. Now Schneider on the right wing. Dribble handoff to Naranjo. Now up top with Scott. Gets it to Schneider on the wing. Schneider working against Wicks, picks up his dribble, skips it over to Scott. Scott, three with a hand in his face, off the back rim. Hill with the board, quick outlets to Wicks. Wicks now running the point for St. Mary's. Loses the handle, good defense from Schneider, but on the back cut, Badgett attacking the bucket and able to slip it up past Scott and bank it in good. Jared Badgett knots it up at 32 all. Full court pressure once again. Naranjo in the backcourt, gets it across to Schneider. Schneider tries to get it to the middle with Scott, but Renner jumps in front, gets it away to Holder. Holder in transition up the middle, crosses left, finger roll laying at the bucket, gets it to drop. And it's a 2-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Loudon Cochran breaks it across half. Scott driving, tried to go post to post across the key to Olive, and it was slapped out of bounds. It'll stay with Orofino. 34-32, St. Mary's in the lead. Scott takes it out, gets it in on the wing to Naranjo. Quick pass to the corner, right back to Naranjo inside Olive. Olive going to work, tried to kick it out. Scott called for a travel. (34-32), St. Mary's 2-point lead and the ball. Holder to bring it up. Defended by Cochran. Gets it up top, Wyatt Holmes. Holmes over the top into Renner in the post, backing in against Olive, and he's just too much. That 6'6" frame takes it up strong. And a 4-point lead across half, able to break the press. Scott in the middle, takes it to the right wing, backs it out. Cochran up top, swings over to Schneider. Working against the 2-3 zone of St. Mary's, comes off a ball screen, elbow jumper on the way. Rattles off, no good. Holder with the board, pass up the sideline to Wicks, touch pass in the air to Holmes under the bucket, and he's able to stretch back and kiss it off the glass for a 6-point game. Cochran across half in the middle to Scott. Scott attacking the bucket. He's blocked from behind, but a foul call. A blocking foul. That is going to be against Renner. So that is going to mean 2 free throws for Joel Scott. That is the second against Renner. .454 to go in the third quarter, 38-32 St. Mary's. So far has outscored Orofino 8-0 here in the third quarter. Scott looking to put that to an end. First free throw rattles around and drops in, good for Joel Scott. Now a 5-point game. Maniac Basketball brought to you by the Pizza Factory and Best Built Builder Supply. Scott's second free throw, nothing but net, good, 2 for 2. That trip to the line cuts it back to a 4-point game, 38-34. Holder across half, met by Cochran, gets it to the wing, Badgett inside. Nice curl off a screen for Renner underneath, goes up, got blocked, but a foul call. Little smile there from Scott. I think he thinks he had ball. Renner's first free throw off the front rim, it does not fall. Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services and P1FCU, happy to back the efforts of OHS all year round. Renner's second free throw nestles in good. 5-point game, 39-34. Schneider picks up his dribble in the backcourt, gets it across half to Cochran on the right wing. Driving baseline against Renner. Nice pass to the middle for Aiden Olive. Takes it up to the bucket, able to finish. Back to a 3-point game, 39-36. Early entry to Renner. Spins middle. Righty hook is good as Renner answers. And 41-36. The lead now And looks like we had an official timeout for some reason. But St. Mary's will use that opportunity to bring in a couple of subs. Tristan Hill into the ball game. And Loudon Cochran takes it in the middle, able to get it across half, but Wicks comes from behind and steals it away, able to save it inbounds to Hill up the sideline. Now Badgett driving baseline, has a step blocked away by Naranjo. What a defensive play by Quentin Naranjo. St. Mary's ball underneath, 2 on the elbows, 2 on the box. Hill in the corner, Badgett on the wing coming off a screen. Holder for 3 from the corner, nothing but net good for Dylan Holder. 44-36, Scott takes the inbound and lost the handle on the sideline, but goes out of bounds off of St. Mary's. And it looks like Aiden Olive, when he took that fall, may have gotten injured. Hope that he's able to come back. Easton Schneider able to get it into Cochran. Cochran tracked full courts, now gets to Schneider. Defense backs off. Schneider comes off a ball screen, top of the key, looking for Scott on the roll. Comes down with it on the block, goes up, blocked away by Holmes. Saves it inbound to Holder. Long pass ahead to Wicks near midcourt. And the pass out top gets by to Holder. Now Badgett. Badgett pump fake driving, 1-footer. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound tip to Holmes, and the one-hander from the middle is good for Wyatt Holmes. Now a 10-point ball game, and the inbounds pass nearly stolen away. Trace Wicks got a hand in there, but it goes out of bounds. Off of St. Mary's, full court pressure still. Checking into the ball game at Nick Drobish and Landon Hudson. Sitting down, Drew Hanna and Loudon Cochran. Drobish to take it out. Working against the pressure, gets it into Naranjo, hands it off to Schneider, back to Naranjo, Naranjo to Schneider, across midcourt, has it middle, baseline, Scott, pump fake, slips in, tries to put it up, blocked away. Holder in transition, driving, kicking, Holmes settles into a 3, and he knocks it down, Wyatt Holmes. The 3 ball, up 13 now, 49-36 as St. Mary's bench loving that. Timeout taken by Rocky Barlow. Full timeout. His team trailing by 13. 2:55 to go in the third quarter. Maniac basketball continues in a minute on KLER Orofino.
Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic are proud to help support the mission of Orofino High School and the Laney Maniac basketball team. Saturday afternoon is senior night, and you're encouraged to take a seat in the gymnasium to watch the girls. Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic is proud to take care of the needs of our athletes and their families. Staffed by only the finest family practitioners and physician's assistants, we are Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic.
Best wishes for a successful senior night celebration, Maniac girls, from your longtime friends at Simmons Natal Enterprises. In Orofino and Kamei, Simmons Natal Enterprises knows just how much heart and soul these student athletes put into the season. Long practices, conditioning, and teaching the art of the fast break. Simmons Natal Enterprises backing our area schools and the efforts of those fighting breast cancer. Call and ask about our pink rolling totes for your home or business. Simmons Natal Enterprises, proud to be a part of our local community.
Kimberling Insurance, along with Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Clinic, are backers of Maniac Basketball on AM 13 KLER Radio, your Central Idaho sports leader. Back to live action. St. Mary's pulling away. They lead at 49-36. Drobish to take it out against full court pressure. Gets it into Cochran. Cochran up the sideline to Schneider, able to get it across half. He's defended by Wicks. Schneider, dribble handoff to Cochran, takes it to the corner, off balance 3, off the back rim, no good. Schneider able to pull down the long board, has it at the free throw line, kick out Drobish. Drobish hands off Schneider, he'll pull for 3 from the top of the key, off the side rim, no good. Badgett with the board, comes away with it, pushing it up the floor, he's got it in the middle. Gets it to a trailing Holder, top right. Holder will set things up. Stepping out Wyatt Holmes, wide open for 3, pulls the trigger off the front rim. Cochran with the board. Loudon will bring it up. Mid at half by Holder. Dribble hat. Gets it over to Drobish on the left wing. Landon Hudson comes and gets it. Now Easton Schneider. Bump fake, Drobish. Drobish, top of the key. Picks up his dribble, gets it in the corner to Joel Scott. 18-footer, knocks it down. Joel Scott cuts it to a 11-point game, 49-38. Minute 40 to go in the third quarter. Trace Wicks to run the point, low 1-4 set. Stepping out, Badgett catches top left, tries to get it out to Hill. Schneider nearly got in there for the steal. And now Coach Chase will take a timeout. His team up 11, a minute 24 to go in the third. It looks as though it is a full timeout. Maniac basketball continues in a minute on KLER Orofino.
I've seen this movie before.
You have?
This is the part where all is lost and the hero searches for hope. Then a mysterious figure reminds her that she has the Farmer's Home Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost and that her home will be rebuilt regardless of her limits or if the cost of materials has gone up.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks. Wait, I didn't ruin the ending, did I?
Yeah, you did.
We are farmers. Bum, bum, bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberlink, your local farmer's insurance agent.
P1FCU's Ascend Checking is a simple free checking account that gives you the flexibility to earn dividends. Plus, get anytime account access with online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and no minimum balance requirements. So level up your finances with an Ascend checking account. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
Welcome back once again. Kimberling Insurance along with Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic are backers of Maniac Basketball on AM 13 KLER Radio, your Central Idaho sports leader. Badgett will take it out, gets it into Wicks for the Lumberjacks. Slings it over to Holder. Deep three on the way. Nothing but net good. Dylan Holder catching fire. 52-38. Naranjo able to hand it off to Schneider to break the pressure. Left side kick corner. Scott pump fake. Pulls up. Contested mid-range jumper. Well off the mark. Wicks with the board. He's got it across half as he is fouled. Goes sliding across the court. And good news for Orofino, Aiden Olive to check back in the ball game. He had headed to the locker room with some sort of an injury a few minutes ago. Orofino definitely needs his presence down low, as they definitely don't have an abundance of big bodies. Olive, the biggest that they have to offer at 6'1", Joel Scott at 6 foot. The next in line, and there's 2 6'6" posts for St. Mary's. They lot to handle. Holder takes the inbound, working against Cochran, pokes it away, steals it, taking it to the rim in transition. Nobody to beat as Loudon Cochran picks up his second bucket of the evening, cuts it back to a 12-point game, 52-40. Holder comes off a screen, step back three, top left, off the front rim, no good. Wicks tracks down the board in the corner, inside Renner, one dribble, goes to take it up, and he got it, plus a foul call. And Renner will head to the free throw line, shooting one more. Puts it at a 14-point game for the moment as Drew Hanna to check in. Joel Scott will sit down. Now Landon Hudson in for Easton Schneider. Free throw is up and good. 15-point game, 55-40, 30 seconds left in the third. Hudson takes the inbound, has it tipped and stolen away by Badgett. This pass is off the knee of Olive, right back to Holder. Renner, free throw line jumper, off the back rim, no good. Rebound to Naranjo, he's fouled. Foul goes against Badgett. His first, second team, 16.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Naranjo against full court pressure, gets it in, Landon Hudson. Hudson's pass back to Naranjo, now Cochran. Cochran in the backcourt, swings it over to Hudson. Down to 7 seconds left in the third, gets it inside to Olive, across to the block with Hannah, takes it up, blocked away by Wyatt Holmes, but a foul call with 1.4 on the clock. Drew Hannah will shoot 2. Foul goes against Holmes. His first, third team. Hannah, his first free throw off the back rim does not fall. Watson's Grocery Orofino and Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness are proud of the Maniacs during the 2022-23 season. Hannah's second free throw, that is off the mark as well. Cochran with the board at the buzzer, heaves it up from the corner. It is no good. At the end of 3, it is the St. Maries Lumberjacks who have taken over 55-40. Time to take another break. Final quarter action coming up in a minute after this.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Deciding what's for lunch or dinner today is as easy as picking up your phone and calling Orofino's top pizza house, the Pizza Factory. Get that delicious pizza pie delivered to your home or work address. Every day of the week, there's great pizza, breadsticks, and sub sandwiches just a call away. 476-5519. Takeout available too.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Boys and girls high school basketball is in full swing once again, and at Riverside Physical Therapy, we wish our area teams the best of luck on the hardwood floor. Student athletes are some of the hardest working individuals we have in our small communities, and when an injury happens, the best care can be found with the staff at Riverside Physical Therapy. Free injury screening is available to help them get back on their feet as quickly as possible. On Highway 12 Orofino, Riverside Physical Therapy, backing all our kids.
3 quarters of play in the books here from Orofino High School. The St. Maries Lumberjacks with a 15-point advantage pulling away in the third quarter. They lead at 55-40. St. Maries will start off the fourth with the ball. Holder takes the inbound. Defended by Loudon Cochran. Low 1-4 set. Coming up, catching top of the key is Wicks. Now Tristan Hill, top right. Looks like they're running flex. And in the ball game for St. Mary's, Seth Swallows. He hands it off to Jared Badgett. Badgett driving against Naranjo, has a step, puts up a one-hander from middle of the key, rattles around, drops out no good. Hannah with the board, outlet to Naranjo. That one was down and out, gets it away to Joel Scott. Scott on the wing working against Holder. Comes off a screen from Olive. Little hesitation, pulls up, little 10-footer, knocks it down. Joel Scott quiets the St. Mary's crowd. 55-42, 13-point game. Holder across half dribble, handoff to Badgett. Badgett will set up the offense. Now hands it off to Wicks. Comes off a ball screen, top of the key. Will step back. Now resets the ball screen, takes it left, and a foul called. Easton Schneider to check in the game. Joel Scott will sit down. Tyler Renner in. Swallows will sit down. Sorry, Hannah now will go out actually. And Coach Chase with a timeout. 55-42, 6:58 to go in the ball game. Actually, that was Barlow with the timeout. It'll be a full timeout. More Maniac basketball in a minute on KLER Orofino.
I like to think of myself as a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But these days, I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Leschwa Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets. Time to turn, Mom.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Don't put up with a cold, drafty house this winter. Call Best Built Builder Supply and let's talk about getting your home insulated. Hi, this is Ian Stemrich with some exciting news. With federal tax credits in place and utility company incentives that may apply, you can't afford not to insulate. Our highly trained crew will quickly and efficiently blow chemical-free fiberglass insulation into your attic walls or floor. guaranteed to cut down on your heating costs. Whether you're upgrading your home or shop, call Best Built Builder Supply.
Welcome back from the timeout. 55-42, St. Mary's in the lead. Their ball underneath. They stack it on the block. Badgett takes it out. They split. Able to get it in. Holder looking to kick it corner. Tries to get it out to Badgett, but passes off the mark. Goes out of bounds in front of St. Mary's bench. And Orofino will have it. Wyatt Holmes into the ball game. Trace Wicks will sit down. Schneider gets it into Cochran. Cochran will bring it up for Orofino. Working against Badgett, little hesitation, probing the defense. Gets it out top with Naranjo, right back to Cochran on the left. Ball screen, instead sidestep left, pulls the trigger for three. He got his first three ball of the evening. We've been waiting for that from Loudon Cochran. And it is a 10-point game, 55-45. Orofino sticking around. Holder comes off a screen left side. Up top, Tristan Hill. Handoff Holder. Working against Cochran, attacking left, now we'll pull it out. Crosses left, has a step on Cochran, into Olive, fadeaway jumper from the baseline, no good. Schneider the board, ahead to Naranjo. Naranjo pulls up, jumper in transition, got it to go. Almost a double clutch there from Quentin Naranjo. Big shot, cut it to 8 points, 55-47. Badgett back the other way, coming off a screen. Holder on the right wing, doesn't pull for three, comes off a screen. Gets it out on the wing to Holmes. Hill sets the screen, Holmes driving middle, hits Hill on the roll. The one-hander from the block is too hard. And Schneider with the board across half. Comes off a ball screen to the middle with Scott, looking to get it to him. Scott outside the block. Kick out top, Aiden Olive. Now over on the left wing with Naranjo. Sets a screen, Naranjo steps behind it, pulls for three, off the side rim, no good. Olive fighting for that board, but Badgett able to come away with it. Then a frustration foul from Aiden Olive. And I think Drobish is going to come in for Olive as Barlow's going to pull him out and tell him, no, he's coming in for Naranjo. I thought Barlow would pull him out real quick, tell him we can't afford those frustration fouls, as that is the fourth foul against Aiden Olive. Wicks into Holmes. Holmes in the backcourt, dribble handoff Holder. Working against Drobish, hands it off to Wicks. Wicks brings it around top, down to 5 minutes to go, comes off a ball screen, pulls it out to the wing. Now Holmes looking to drive middle, but couldn't decide whether he wanted to keep driving or kick it out. That hesitation, he gets called for a travel. Now Swallows back in the ball game for St. Mary's. Holder will sit down. A 1-2-2 look now. Full court pressure, but Cochran is able to just bring it up himself. Looks like they backed off that pressure. Cochran looking for space, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Schneider. Schneider calling for a ball screen. Olives comes and sets it. He drives right instead, up and over. 2-foot stop in the middle of the key. Can't finish at the bucket. Drobish with the board. Takes it up, gets fouled. Nick Drobish headed to the free throw line with a chance to cut into this lead. 55-47 at the moment. 8-point lead for the Lumberjacks. 4:36 to go. Drobish calmly knocks down his first free throw. Cuts it to a 7-point game. Les Schwab Tire Center and Family Eye Care are backers of Maniac Athletics. Second free throw on the way, and it is good as well. Nick Drobish calmly knocks two down, cuts it to a 6-point game, 55-49. Jared Badgett will bring it up for St. Mary's, working against Cochran, takes it to the right side. Now stepping out, Renner catches. Coming off a screen, Swallows top of the key. St. Mary's running flex as they look to run some time off the clock. Badgett up top, crosses up Cochran, takes it to the middle of the key and can't get the one-hander to go. Cool looking move though. Schneider gets it ahead to Joel Scott back in the ball game. Now on the wing with Drobish, sets a screen for Drobish. Instead, step back three from the corner, no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds, but a foul called. That is going to be against Orofino, and that is a rough one right there. It is the fourth against Joel Scott. He'll have to be careful. They need him in there for a comeback. Coach Barlow a timeout, a full timeout. 3:51 to go, 55-49 St. Mary's. Maniac basketball continues in a minute on KLER Orofino.
Best wishes for a successful senior night celebration, Maniac girls, from your longtime friends at Simmons Natal Enterprises. In Orofino and Kamei, Simmons Natal Enterprises knows just how much heart and soul these student athletes put into the season. Long practices, conditioning, and teaching the art of the fast break. Simmons Natal Enterprises backing our area schools and the efforts of those fighting breast cancer. Call and ask about our pink rolling totes for your home or business. Simmons Natal Enterprises, proud to be a part of our local community.
At Watson's Grocery Orofino, we wish to thank the community for trusting us for your family's grocery shopping needs. We do everything possible to bring you the lowest prices, quality foods, and smiles you'll see on our employees every day. Your hometown marketplace, Watson's Grocery Orofino, is where we believe in community. Donating to area food banks, Little League sports, and community-wide events. Hometown values, that's our personal connection with you at Watson's Grocery Orofino. Open daily when you need us the most. Watson's Grocery Orofino.
Welcome back from the timeout. Kibberling Insurance, along with Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic, are backers of Maniac Basketball on AM 13 KLER Radio, your Central Idaho sports leader. St. Mary's full court to go. Full court pressure from Orofino for the first time. Holder in the backcourt to Wicks. Wicks gets it across, skips it to Badgett. Badgett skies it up for Hill, stolen away. Pass ahead to Cochran in the middle, and he loses the handle. Wicks comes away from the fray with the ball, goes down on the ground after it. Diving down after it is Scott. It is tied up on the floor. A jump ball called. And was a bit of a scuffle there. Arrow is the way of the Maniacs. They'll retain possession. Good hustle there from Joel Scott. Schneider takes it out, gets it into Cochran, cutting to the bucket. He is fouled on the ground, which is unfortunate for Orofino as he was wide open in the middle of the key. He went on a back cut. But that is the third foul on a Renner. 15 foul. Scott takes it out, gets it in corner. Schneider, pump fake, looking to drive, kick out top Naranjo, back to Schneider in the corner, up top Naranjo, back over to Schneider, 2-3 zone for the Lumberjacks. Badgett and Wicks out top, high post. Scott, kick out corner, Cochran for three, off the side rim, doesn't fall. That's a look that they have wanted. Unfortunately unable to cash in. Holder to Wicks on the right wing, then cuts to the corner. Renner up top. Hands off to Wicks. Comes off a ball screen, right side, dribble handoff, Holder. Holder pump fake, drives middle, pulls up, free throw line, dump down to the post, and a good finish by Tristan Hill. Probably was fouled. 57-49, full court pressure. Cochran to Schneider, in the middle across half Scott. Scott has it stolen from behind, but he's fouled. It'll be Orofino ball underneath. 16 foul against St. Mary's. Orofino one away from the single bonus. That's against Trace Wicks, just his first. Scott gets it into the wing with Naranjo. Quick pass to Schneider, back to Naranjo. Pulls for three. It's off the mark. Rebound tipped into the hands of Schneider from short. One-hander doesn't go. Scott another offensive board, takes it up, and the bunny doesn't fall. Hit the bottom of the rim. Badgett comes away with it in the backcourt, loses his footing, but Hill comes away with it as Schneider about climbed over his back. Dribble handoff to Wicks. Defended closely by Schneider. Down to 2:10 to go, comes off a ball screen. Wicks, handoff to Holder. St. Mary's doesn't have to do anything. They can force Orofino to foul, and they do. Foul goes against Loudon Cochran. That is his first. That means a 1-and-1 for St. Mary's. That's the seventh team foul. Holder will be at the line. Wyatt Holmes to check in. Tristan Hill will sit down. Holders front into the 1-and-1 calmly knocks it down. Dylan Holder has been one that has stepped up in Grayson Sands' absence. Maniac basketball brought to you by the Pizza Factory and Best Built Builder Supply. Holder's second free throw off the back rim, no good. Scott with the board, 58-49. Maniacs trail by 9. Scott brings it up himself. It's a trailing Naranjo under 2 minutes to go. Got to get something quick. Scott to Cochran, stepping behind a screen, takes it top of the key, hands it off to Schneider. Schneider driving, kicking top, Naranjo kicks corner, setting his feet for three is Scott, off the back rim, no good. Holder with the board. Down to 1:35 to go. Holder across to Badgett. Badgett, pass to the middle, skies it for Holmes. Numbers for Orofino ahead to Naranjo, takes it up, adjustment, can't finish at the bucket. Badgett comes away with it. It was a 3-on-1. Badgett, nice find underneath as he looked off the defender, found Renner on the block. Renner the easy finish. And it is an 11-point ball game. Timeout taken, 1:18 to go. It is a full timeout. We're back in a minute on KLER Orofino.
Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic are proud to help support the mission of Orofino High School and the Lady Maniac basketball team. Saturday afternoon is senior night, and you're encouraged to take a seat in the gymnasium to watch the girls. Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic is proud to take care of the needs of our athletes and their families. Staffed by only the finest family practitioners and physician's assistants, we are Clearwater Valley Health and Orofino Health Clinic.
Best wishes for a successful senior night celebration, Maniac girls, from your longtime friends at Simmons Natal Enterprises. In Orofino and Kamei, Simmons Natal Enterprises knows just how much heart and soul these student athletes put into the season. Long practices, conditioning, and teaching the art of the fast break. Simmons Natal Enterprises backing our area schools and the efforts of those fighting breast cancer. Call and ask about our pink rolling totes for your home or business. Simmons Natal Enterprises, proud to be a part of our local community.
Watson's Grocery Orofino and Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness are proud of the Maniacs during the 2022-23 season. Our score 60-49, 1:18 to go in the ball game. Orofino full court to go, full court pressure, gets it in to Scott. Scott in the backcourt, taking too much time. You got to get it across half. Scott is fouled out top by Renner. 1:09 to go, and Scott will have a 1-and-1. That foul, the fourth on Renner. Though probably too late to mean a whole lot. The first free throw knocks it down, cuts it to a 10-point ball game. Watson's Grocery and Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness proud of the Maniacs during the 2022-23 season. Joel Scott's second free throw, nothing but net good. 9-point ball game, full court pressure from Orofino. Trace Wicks gets it across half to Hill. Hill across to the key to Wyatt Holmes, and Holmes the easy finish at the bucket. 62-51, under a minute to go. Schneider pushing the tempo. He's got it top of the key over to Cochran. Cochran looking for space, pulls an off-balance three ball off the side rim, no good. Hill with the board, gets the outlet to Badgett. Badgett across half, kicks it corner to Wicks, and is fouled. Tristan Gray will check in, seeing his first action of the evening. Loudon Cochran will sit down. Fouled the second against Easton Schneider. Schneider's free throw rattles in and out, no good. Or Wicks's free throw rattles in and out, no good. The pass up the sideline, batted out of bounds. Off of St. Mary's, Orofino will have it in front of their bench. Landon Hudson now in the ball game as well. Andrew Hanna comes into Gray. 30 seconds left. Gets it out to Schneider. Schneider calling for a ball screen. Comes off of it, step back three, top of the key, lets it fly. Hard off the backboard, no good. Rebound goes to St. Mary's. And I would be surprised if Coach Barlow continues to foul. He will not. He'll call off the Dogs, and St. Mary's is going to come away with a victory in this one, 62-51, as they allow the clock to run out. Orofino fought valiantly, but came up short in the end, and the losing streak continues. It is now at 3 as Orofino falls to 6-3, and St. Mary's improves to 6-3, 3-1 in league, and Orofino now at 1-2 within league play. It is time to take a quick break, but keep it right here. We'll go over some individual statistics and, of course, announce the Pizza Factory Player of the Game winner on the post-game show after this.
Don't put up with a cold, drafty house this winter. Call Best Built Builder Supply and let's talk about getting your home insulated. Hi, this is Ian Stemrich with some exciting news. With federal tax credits in place and utility company incentives that may apply, you can't afford not to insulate. Our highly trained crew will quickly and efficiently blow chemical-free fiberglass insulation into your attic, walls, or floor, guaranteed to cut down on your heating costs. Whether you're upgrading your home or shop, call Best Built Builder Supply.
At Farmers, we make you smarter about insurance because what you don't know can hurt you. What if you didn't know that boxes by the curb make you a target for thieves? Or that dog bites account for 1/3 of all home liability claims? What if you didn't know that 1 in 7 drivers is uninsured? And that grease fires have to be smothered. The more you know, the better you can plan. Get smarter about your insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberling, your local farmers insurance agent.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA saving strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back once again to the Maniac post-game show. Our final score, the St. Maries Lumberjacks 62, the Orofino Maniacs 51, as the Maniacs losing streak continues. It is now at 3 games after starting off the season 6-0. Still looks good here tonight. Coach Barlow can take a lot of positive things from this ball game. Just St. Mary's proved to be too much. Fantastic third quarter run from the Lumberjacks ended up being the difference. St. Mary's now at 6-3 along with Orofino. Take a look at some individual statistics. 4 in double figures for the Lumberjacks. Wyatt Holmes and Grayson Sands with 11 apiece. 12 from Dylan Holder. Tyler Renner with 16. Jared Badgett with 3. 4 from Tristan Hill, and Trace Wicks chipping in the final 5 for 62 total. And just sending out hopes that Grayson Sands, who injured his knee early on in the ball game in that second quarter, is okay, hoping that it is not too serious of an injury and that he's able to get back on the hardwood quickly. What a fantastic player that he is. Don't want him missing out on any of his senior season. On the other side, for the Maniacs, 51 total points, 8 from Easton Schneider, 5 from Nick Drobish. Joel Scott leading the way with 19, 7 from Loudon Cochran, and 6 apiece from Quentin Naranjo and Aiden Olive. It's time to take another post-game break. Keep it right here. We will announce the Pizza Factory Player of the Game recipients when we return after this.
January 1st, a new year begins, and with it, good news from Orofino Physical Therapy. If you've had to stop receiving physical therapy due to running out of insurance, or if you have an existing ache or pain that you've been tolerating, the good news is Medicare and Medicaid physical therapy benefits renew every January 1st, as well as some other insurance plans. Stop by Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness. Let the new year bring you a healthier, pain-free life. Visit Orofino Physical Therapy and Wellness. The morning paper arrives and you just can't extend your arms far enough to focus on the print. Does this seem like a typical day for you? Help is just an appointment away with Family Eye Care in Orofino and Kamei. Dr. Rick Lundgren is the Valley's trusted optometrist when it comes to your eyesight. Family Eye Care's highly trained staff will make sure your family has the finest in air care and eyewear. Call for an appointment and let Dr. Rick Lundgren perform a complete eye examination with the latest technology available. Single lens, bifocal, or progressive eyeglasses. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses, contact lenses, sunglasses, and designer frames. Family Eye Care on Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and on Highway 12 West in Kamei is your stop for name brand frames, optics, and people who really care about your eyesight. Family Eye Care, where most insurance coverage is accepted along with major credit cards. We put your family first at Family Eye Care.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
While we may choose to dine in a little more than in the past, it's nice to know when you just gotta have pizza, it's available from Orofino's Pizza Factory. Delicious pizza, baked spaghetti, and the best breadsticks. Order contact-free and we'll deliver to your door. Or when you drive up to ours, 307 Michigan Avenue in Orofino, it's the Pizza Factory.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Welcome back once again to the Maniac post-game show. Tonight's final score, the St.Maries Lumberjacks is 62, the Orofino Maniacs 51. The Lumberjacks take this one, come into Orofino and take one from the Maniacs by 11. A hard-fought ball game, but that big third quarter from the Lumberjacks is the difference. One thing left to cover, and that is tonight's Pizza Factory Player of the Game award. Several Maniacs stepping up big here tonight, but I think that the toughest test was Joel Scott underneath, as he and Aiden Olive, the two posts for the Maniacs. Drew Hanna also playing post underneath, but they had matchups against 2 6'6" posts from St. Mary's, and if you don't know, that is a 6-inch height advantage from each of those, and Joel Scott able to play tough underneath and helped keep Orofino, shoulder the scoring load and keep Orofino in the ball game. He finishes with 19 total points. So congratulations, Joel Scott, for your efforts. You'll receive a certificate good for a personal pizza and a medium soft drink of your choice from our good friends at the Orofino Pizza Factory. That does it for tonight's broadcast. Big thank you to Kathleen Tetweiler, the athletic director here at Orofino High School. Also to my in-studio engineer, Philip Lamoth. Great job getting us in and out of the breaks as always. We have another broadcast coming up here, Toot Sweets. It will be on Saturday as the Lady Maniacs have their, it's not really senior night because it's during the day, so we're going to call it Senior Day, as they have league opponent Kellogg Wildcats in town. They will honor their lone senior Grace Bearden on Saturday, so be sure to tune in for live coverage. Pregame at 11:45, tip-off at noon right here from Orofino High School, right here, as well as on our YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM. I'd like to thank everyone for listening in tonight. The Orofino Maniacs fall just short, 62-51 to the St. Maries Lumberjacks. They're now at 6-3. That does it for tonight. I'd like to wish you all a very pleasant good evening.
Thank you for listening in today to another Orofino High School athletics presentation of Maniacs basketball. Our game has been brought to you by many fine community backers, and they thank you for listening in and supporting our local kids. We hope you'll continue to listen in for more from the hard courts throughout the season. Orofino High School basketball, a Central Idaho broadcasting sports presentation on KLER.